This is the Dreame X50 Ultra Robot Vacuum and Mop, and I have to say, at first glance, it looks every bit as fancy and high-tech as its name suggests. Just from the looks, the X50 Ultra gives off a premium vibe right away. The black and gold color scheme feels modern and stylish, and the base station isn't shy either. It's big, bold, and actually feels kind of luxurious for a cleaning device. I noticed the glossy accents, but there's just enough matte so it doesn't look flashy or out of place in my living room. The robot itself is pretty hefty, definitely more solid than older models I've tried. Even the handle and the little stripes on the docking station add a nice touch that feels a bit more home than office gadget. So design-wise, I'd say Dreame really wants this robot to stand out. From my experience setting it up, I was both excited and honestly, kind of worried. With these flagship robot vacuums and all the features they pack in, there's always this nagging feeling that the tech will just be too much to handle, or the app will get glitchy. Luckily, the X50 Ultra surprised me. Right out of the box, it felt more approachable than I expected. There's a QR code to scan for app setup, and it walked me through everything step by step. Still, you'll want to be at least a little comfortable with smartphones for the first setup, just to save yourself some frustration. Once everything was connected, the robot mapped my apartment in about 5 minutes. Watching it glide around with its LiDAR turrets spinning was honestly kind of fun, especially when the app quickly filled in the map and let me set up zones or no-go areas. I think if you're a beginner, this part could feel a bit technical, but you can always go back later and tweak settings. Now, let's talk about the actual cleaning. I know the big numbers like 20,000 PSI suction power sound impressive, but what does that mean day to day? Basically, it means this thing can suck up almost anything you throw on your floors. I tried it on hardwood, tile, low-pile rug, and a thicker carpet. On hard floors, it got everything: sand, cat litter, crumbs from last night's chips, even some dried mud by the door. Dreame advertises this Vormax suction system, which just means it picks up both fine dust and bigger debris without leaving streaks. Switching over to carpet, I was really interested to see if it could pull out stuff ground in, especially pet hair. The dual brush system is designed to minimize tangling and reach deep into fibers, and I can say from my own test with way too much hair, I have a shedding dog and long hair myself, it did a solid job. It doesn't grab every single strand, but compared to picking out wads of hair from regular vacuums, the X50 Ultra gave me less to worry about, and cleaning the brush was easy. One feature I didn't expect to use much was the retractable legs. They call it the ProLiap system, which basically lets the robot lift itself and cross higher thresholds up to around 6 centimeters. I was skeptical at first, but after I watched it climb over the dividing track between my kitchen and hallway, or even small steps up to my sunroom, I was genuinely impressed. No getting stuck, no weird noises, it just went over it like it was nothing. If you live in a place with uneven floors or a bunch of door sills, I think this will make a huge difference. The mopping capability is something I want to highlight too. With 2 spinning mop pads and its smart dirt detection, the X50 Ultra goes after spills, sticky spots, and even old stains. I tested it with dried coffee and some soy sauce blotches, and the result was pretty amazing. The station uses hot water to clean the pads after each run, so you're not dealing with dirty mop heads spreading grime everywhere. And the drying function with hot air keeps things from smelling weird, which is a big plus for me. I also appreciate how much thought Dreame put into the navigation. There's an AI-powered camera with LED lights, 3D obstacle detection, and even a VersaLift feature that lowers the robot down to slip under furniture. This is awesome if you're tired of reaching under the couch with a broom. The obstacle avoidance is good, not perfect, but good. During my tests, it recognized and went around sneakers, a charging cable, even my cat lounging in the hallway. Sometimes it nudged the cord, but it never got tangled, which is better than most robots I've owned or tested. Now, what do I love most about using this robot? The key feature for me is it genuinely saves me from daily chores without me having to babysit or clean it every day. The self-emptying station takes in all the dust and debris, and the self-washing and self-drying mop setup means there's almost no maintenance, other than the occasional refill of the water tank and swapping out the bag. I love the peace and quiet. At around 56 decibels, it's no louder than background TV or a normal conversation. The Dreame app is unexpectedly smart and user-friendly, letting me schedule cleaning, choose different cleaning modes, set virtual boundaries, and even link up with Alexa or Google Home for voice control. For someone like me, who has both pets and allergies, the X50 Ultra is a time saver and helps reduce the dust and dander without much effort. There are a few things I don't love though. Most notably, its size and weight. At almost 40 pounds for everything combined, moving the base station to another room is a bit of a chore. The robot itself also takes up more floor space than some older models. If your storage room is tight or you clean several floors in your house, keep this in mind. The price will probably be a sticking point for some. This is a flagship model, and you do pay for the extra features and convenience. Occasionally, the navigation will mess up, maybe a little stuck in tight furniture patterns or not perfectly recognizing a white cord against the light carpet. But in almost every situation, a quick nudge sets it right back on track. The initial app setup is usually simple but could make some folks pause, especially if you're not used to smart gadgets. In conclusion, from my experience, the Dreame X50 Ultra Robot Vacuum and Mop is exactly what I hoped a flagship robot cleaner would be. It's not only powerful, but it's super convenient, saves me real time, and actually makes my home feel cleaner every single day. It's perfect for busy people who want a hands-off cleaning experience, families with pets or just a lot of hair, and anyone who wants the best mop and vacuum features rolled into one. While the size and price might make you think twice, I'd recommend this for anyone who wants excellent cleaning and less hassle in their weekly routine. I will leave detailed information about the Dreame X50 Ultra Robot Vacuum and Mop in the comments for your reference. Thank you for watching.